Hello everyone. We have completed redemption of reference share. Now we will start a new chapter, that is merger and acquisition. Already I've explained theory part in the video, that is Zoom class. Now we'll go to purchase consideration. And now please remember we have, what is it? Calculation of purchase consideration. For 6 marks, okay, for 6 marks they can ask either calculation of purchase consideration or opening entries, okay, or opening entries. Now what we need to do, we'll discuss in detail. Okay, we'll go one by one. First one, what do you mean by purchase consideration? Purchase consideration refers to a consideration payable by the transferring company to the transfer company for taking over the assets and liabilities of transfer company. Please remember, transfer company is nothing but vendor company, and transferring company is nothing but purchasing company. Now, to calculate PC, there are three methods. One is lump sum method, net asset method, and net payment method. Okay. Now, what you need to do, we'll discuss one by one. First one, lump sum method. See, what do you mean by lump sum method? Please remember, in question, they will only give you a lump sum amount. I mean, they will only give you the purchase consideration in the question. Now, look at question number 1. Look at question number 1. What we have? So, lump sum method in the sense, they'll give you a purchase consideration in the question itself. You don't have to calculate. Look at question number 1. We'll get an idea now. So, what you need to do? Lump sum method. So, total purchase consideration is rupees 2,60,000. Look at here, they have only given 2,60,000. Okay, which is to be discharged by issue of 16,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each. So 16,000 to 10, it will be 1,60,000 and rupees 1 lakh in cash. Calculate purchase consideration. See, you need to calculate purchase consideration, correct? No, but in the question they have already given purchase consideration. Look at here, they have already given purchase consideration. How much? 2,60,000. So you don't have to calculate purchase consideration because they have already given in the question. So what you need to do, you have to write purchase consideration is equal to 2,60,000. And step number 2 is what? Look at it, I already explained the steps and all. So there are totally 4 steps. First one is calculation of purchase consideration. Second one, ascertainment of discharge of PC. Discharge of PC is nothing but mode of payment, how you are going to make payment, and closing the books of transfer company and opening balance sheet. Now discharge of is nothing but mode of payment. Mode of payment means how you are going to make payment. So 2,60,000 out of 2 lakhs, total PC will be 2,60,000. 16,000 equity shares are issued at rupees 10 each. So 16,000 to 10, it will be 1,60,000 and 1 lakh in cash. So what you need to write? Purchase consideration is equal to 2,60,000. Discharge of PC through equity share 1,60,000, through cash 1 lakh. Through cash 1 lakh. So it will be 2,60,000. If you do this one, you'll get 2 marks. This is lump sum method. In the lump sum method, they will only give you the purchase consideration in the question. Now we'll go to question number 2. Look at question number 2. The total purchase consideration is 2 lakh. Look at here, they have only given in the question the total purchase consideration is 2 lakh, which is to be discharged by issue of 15,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each and balance in cash. Look at here, the total amount is how much? 2 lakh. They have given 15,000 through equity shares, 15,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each, and balance need to be paid in cash. So calculation of PC. PC is equal to 2,60,000. See, they are not given, but you need to write calculation of PC. So PC is equal to 2 lakh, and discharge of PC. Under that, 15,000 into 10, it will be 1,50,000. 2 lakh minus 1,50,000, the balance will be paid in cash. The total purchase consideration will be how much? 2 lakh. That's all. We are done with lump sum method. Lump sum method, I think it is very, very easy. Now we'll go to net asset method. This is very, very important. Under this method, okay, purchase consideration will be the excess of. Now we are done with lump sum. There are 3 methods. One is lump sum method, net asset method, net payment method. We are done with lump sum. We'll go to net asset method. Under this method, purchase consideration will be the excess of value of assets taken over. Please remember, you have to take only assets taken over. Okay, by the transferring company, that is purchasing company, over the value of liabilities taken over. And please remember, when you're calculating PC under net asset method, you have to take assets taken over and liabilities taken over. Okay, so assets taken over minus liabilities taken over will be the purchase consideration under net asset method. This is under this method. Look at the formula. Purchase consideration is equal to assets taken over minus liabilities taken over. Done. So now we look into the question now. See, very, very important questions. Please remember. See, for 6 months, they can ask you to calculate PC or to pass incorporation entries. Incorporation entries we will discuss later. Now we look into the question now. Assets of A Limited, assets of A Limited are valued 2,70,000. The total value of assets are how much? 2,70,000. Taken over by X Limited. And please remember now, A Limited assets are taken by X Limited. That means A Limited is a vendor company and X Limited is a purchasing company, or A Limited is a transferred company and X Limited is a transferring company. And amount payable to creditors and debentures holders are rupees 50,000 and 1 lakh, 1,10,000. The total assets taken over is how much? 2,70,000. So liabilities, look at here, creditors and debentures, both are liabilities. The creditor value is 50,000 and the debenture value is 1,10,000. Okay. That is 10,000, 12% debentures of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 10%. They have already given amount, you don't have to calculate. Calculate PC. Look at here, in the last question, they are given us, what is that? Purchase consideration in the question, directly they are given. But here, in this question, look at here, in this question, they have given purchase consideration. But in this question, they have not given purchase consideration. Instead of purchase consideration, what they have given assets and liabilities. They have given assets and liabilities. Okay. Now, 2,70,000 worth of assets and 50,000 and 1,10,000. So what you need to under net asset method, the simple formula is assets taken over minus liabilities taken over. So value of assets taken over is how much? 2,70,000. You have to write assets taken over minus value of liabilities taken over. So under that we have two liabilities. One is creditors, other one is debenture. Creditor value is how much? 50,000. Now, so the value of assets they have given 2,70,000 and liabilities creditors 50,000. 12% debentures of rupees 10 each at 10% premium. So they've already given value. You don't have to calculate. It will be 1,10,000. So if you add 50 plus 1,10,000, it will be 1,60,000. So 2,70,000 minus 1,10,000. The total PC will be how much? 1,10,000. See here, the discharge of mode of payment is not given. So we'll stop here only. The total purchase consideration is how much? 1,10,000, which can be asked for 2 marks. Okay. And you might get confused now how to identify whether it's a lump sum method or net payment method or net asset method. See, when it comes to net lump sum method, they'll give you directly PC purchase consideration. Comes to assets, they'll give you assets and liabilities information, assets taken or liabilities taken information, and also they'll give you the mode of payment, but with insufficient information. That is, see now the PC is how much here? 1,60,000. How they can give you in the sense under net asset method? I'm explaining under net asset method. See, 1,10,000, 10,000 paid in cash and balance. Look at here, they're giving mode of payment information, but they'll be giving less information. Total PC is how much? 1,10,000. 10,000 paid in cash and balance amount paid through discharge of equity shares. Look at here, we don't know what is that balance amount. When they give mode of payment information, that to less information, then that is nothing but a net asset method. And the third one is net payment method. Under that, the mode of payment will be given, but full mode of payment information will be given. Now we look into the question now. Calculate purchase consideration to be discharged by Y Limited to X Limited. That means Y Limited has purchased the assets and liabilities of X Limited from the following information. The assets of X Limited are valued at rupees 1 lakh. Look at here, the value of assets are how much? 1 lakh. And the liabilities of X Limited are valued at rupees 40,000. That is what I told you in the beginning. Look at here for 1 lakh 10,000. So if we calculate, see, they have given assets and liabilities, and they have given mode of payment also. 20,000 cash is paid to the shareholders of X Limited. See, after calculating PC, out of total PC, they're paying 10,000 in cash, and the balance of purchase consideration. That means they have given assets information, they have given mode of payment information, but they have given only information of 20,000. They have not given information of the balance PC. That means that is nothing but net asset method. Now look at the question now. I mean, yeah, I've already explained the question. Now we look at the answer. Assets taken over. Look at here. When the number of shares issued by Y Limited is not given in the problem, that is what I've explained. As the number of shares issued by Y Limited is not given in the problem, purchase consideration is calculated on the basis of net asset method. Suppose if they are given this 20,000 information and also the number of equity shares issued, then please remember it is not a net asset method, it is net payment method. Net payment is nothing but they'll give you the discharge of PC or the mode of payment information. Now, assets taken over is how much? 1 lakh. Liabilities taken over is how much? 40,000. 1 lakh minus 40,000, it will be 60,000. Okay. Total purchase consideration. Next, discharge of PC. How we are going to discharge the PC? I mean, how we are going to make payment? I already explained. Out of 60,000, look at here, 20,000 is being paid in cash, and the balance 60 minus 20 is how much? 40,000. To discharge of issue of equity shares of rupees 10 each at rupees 20 per share. What you need to do? See, 40,000 BR, 40,000 divided by one share value is how much? 20 rupees. 40,000 divided by 20 is 2,000. 2,000 to 20 rupees, it will be 40,000. The discharge of PC will be how much? 60,000. Okay, I think both the methods, I think you understood clearly. Now, in the next video, we will discuss what is it? Net payment method in detail. Okay. So if you have any doubts, please text me through WhatsApp so that I can clarify your doubts. I hope the concept is clear. Thank you.